Hello? Imagine all that really excellent music and then suddenly just, hello? Anyone there? How are you doing? Hope everybody's having an excellent day. Hi. Welcome to the stream. I know you can't see my face just yet. I'm checking in with my co-streamers here to make sure everybody's good. I'm really surprised that went through considering I turned off the sound alerts. Paul, thank you for that. Yeah, apparently sound alert's off. Did you hear that or not? I heard it. It made me laugh. I see everybody's doing a little jig in the Discord chat, which is really fun. I'm gonna make sure everybody's good, and then we'll come on here live. Y'all good? You ready to say hi?
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, just a second. There we are.
Hello.
Hello?
What's up?
It's happening.
Are we here?
Hi. Do you see everybody and hear everybody? People of chat?
How do we sound?
In sync. That was pretty incredible.
Bye. Bye.
Look at us go.
Oh, like Daniel, your camera is creeping below the nice frame that I made you. Hang on, I'll fix it. That's my fault. There we go.
I came here for professionalism.
You're not gonna get it today. You're not getting it today. No professionalism allowed. Sound good, look good. I might be a touch louder than the rest. Well, that's the way I intended it. I'm kidding.
Wow.
Not the way I intended it. Let me find my settings really quick. Uno momento. You know why that is? It's because I turned the voice chat down a little bit. We should all be
Why'd you do that?
Now. How did I do that? Why did I do that?
Why?
Because I was playing with Kyle the other day.
Playing what with Kyle?
And Dan, and they're both loud.
All right, that's justified.
Yeah, Kyle and Dan, and they're both loud. So I had to turn down my voice chat because they were louder than me, and I can't have that on my stream. You kidding me?
All right, fair enough.
Yep. All right. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Space Kings today. Space Kings is a card-based tabletop RPG system that's only been around for a little bit. I did put the links to where you can find them right below me. It's also ! Space Kings in chat. This is a long in the build RPG system I've been listening to on podcasts for the last few years. And when it went on to Kickstarter to do an actual book and a PDF, I jumped on that immediately, and here we are. Now we're playing it. So it's
you
a pretty.
In the credits?
I am actually in the credits.
What?
Yeah, I am actually in the
sick.
credits. Yeah.
How much money did you spend on this?
What did you get?
Can't remember. I got the PDF version of the book and beta access and my name in the credits.
Not even alpha access.
Not even alpha access.
Can't have been that much money.
No, it couldn't have been that much. But I am in the book,
Can't
which
even remember.
I'm quite proud of. So the game is it's fun and simple, and it's all played in the theater of the mind, and it's mostly just meant for picking up and playing when you're looking for playing some tabletop RPGs, but don't really have a lot on you, which is why we just have a deck of cards, and that's pretty much all you need outside of a character sheet. So a quick little overview about the game system as a whole. This is quite silly. It's going to be quite lighthearted. It's supposed to be a little bit bombastic, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm very, very, very excited. There are a lot of ways to play, a lot of different characters, traits you can take on, and that really, tells you how you're going to play the game next, and that makes it a whole lot of fun. So starting with the actual how to play, you have a bunch of cards in your hand. You get successes and fails. Successes are represented by face cards. So if you flip up a 10, a jack, a queen, a king, an ace, those count as successes. So if you do a skill check of, let's say, brawn and melee, and you flip over how many cards you've got in that in your attributes, and you get one success, congratulations, you barely scrape by. If you get 3 successes, you do it with style, and you get everything done as needed. And then, of course, there are a couple other cards which are very, very fun. The Queen of Hearts is the crit card, which every player has their own little crit number that would have been generated as part of the character creation process. And the Joker card. The Joker card is really what makes things fun. That's when things kind of go off the rails. You can get successes and Jokers in the same thing, which means you can successfully do something that still might not be successful in the way that you imagined it. Bailey, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Holy smokes. I will I will say that as we get going, once we really get into the game, the alerts are turned off. Chat probably won't be looking and responding as often as typically would. So if we get some folks coming in and saying hello, chat, please be nice and friendly and say hi to them and make them feel welcome.
Unless it's other Dan, then
unless it's other Dan, he's a mod, so get him out of here.
No mods.
So I think really at that it's the basics. So why don't we talk a little bit about the characters that you guys made? Who want to do that? Who wants to start? Dan's banning everyone.
Well, so I drew a picture of my character. Is there a way you can share it on stream?
Probably.
I can send it to you in Discord.
Yeah, why don't you send it to me in Discord? I'm
so excited to see this.
I'm really hyped to see this.
I'll tell you all about him when you see him.
This could fuck it all up, and it worked. I love him.
Gotta be against you.
I love him.
Oh my tits, Daniel.
It's male presenting tits. We can do it.
That goat's got tits.
It's a satyr, actually.
Oh, it's a satyr. I'm gonna hold it
Don't
up.
Don't you disrespect.
Now you're gonna see. Look, it's you, chat, right there.
Is there?
I can't really see this.
There's no way to pull up on stream.
I'm window capturing, so I may not be able to. Let me see if I can pull it up on in like a browser. Tell me about your character while I do that, though.
All right. So my character is a satyr. His name is Beep Clarkson. First name Beep.
Beep.
He's a pathological liar mailman from the planet Corp.
The planet Corp.
It is Planet Corp. What is the full name of Planet Corp? I forget. It's the planet that's a corporation.
Yeah,
that's like actually in the name.
Yeah, I think it's like Corpo Planet, is it not?
Something like that.
It's anything super incredible.
Yeah. So Beep is a pathological liar mailman. He's very charming. Some wit to him. He specializes in piloting and lying. Ooh, obviously,
piloting.
He has some persuasion, sneaking, and he's space wise as well.
Very good. I'm gonna call this Beep. What is this?
Oh,
bro?
no!
Get out of here!
Oh no!
Get out of here, OBS!
We just want to see Beep.
Get out of here!
Show Beep.
I'm trying to show Beep.
If you save the image, you can just share image as an OBS source.
That's a great call.
Yeah.
In fact.
I spent a lot of time drawing.
Yeah, I want to make sure it gets out there.
Does he have arms? I think like it's the anatomy that I'm a little confused on.
So I didn't draw his whole body. It's just like a bust of Beep. It's a Beep bust.
It's a Beep bust, yeah.
It's a Beep bust.
It's like if you made like a marble statue of him. So there's no arms or anything like that. Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Another part of his lore while we're waiting to see him is that
keep going.
His horns are unnaturally large for his satyr. They're extremely big. And yet he still tries to pass off as a human. So he will often hide his horns under hats, but there's no hat big enough to hide them.
Is one horn significantly larger than the other, or was that just an artistic representation?
Yeah, he's a little, he has a crooked smile, and
he's
so
a little lopsided.
Yeah, his whole body's a little crooked.
Happens to the best of us.
He's just trying to make it through the galaxy, one mailbox at a time.
Come on! OBS?
Shane, have you ever used OBS in your
Quit
life?
fucking
Is this
with
your
the
first
OBS.
date? The people are waiting. They
I
want
want
to
to
see
show
Beep.
Beep so bad. I just want to show Beep.
Show Beep.
Go Beep.
There he is.
Beep.
I showed you my Beep. Please respond.
So he's the blue stuff. That's like his mailman corporate jacket.
Yeah, of
yeah.
course.
So he has
I
like
got
the little emblem.
It's
He has 3 earrings on his ear and also the septum piercing, as you can see. And 2 nipples.
I love a septum piercing. Two
Two
nipples.
2 nipples.
The
You can
nipples
count 'em.
are perfectly spaced. I feel like everything else on Beep is like a little uneven, but the nips are like perfect.
It took me like 3 passes to get those nipples right. I erased them, redrew them.
You can tell that I think the nipples got the most love out of it. With the horns, I feel like you were like, oh fuck it, it's a curve. But the nipples,
He's self-conscious about his horns. That's why.
10 out of 10 Nippa.
Very
Says
good.
Alpaca.
Thanks for showing Beep, Shane. I know that
I'm
took a lot out
so
of you.
sorry that
Yeah.
took a lot out of me, and it took longer than it should have. But I'm very glad that everybody gets to see Beep.
I feel like it was worth it.
It was so worth
Like-
it. It was so worth it.
Thanks for coming to the stream, everybody.
Yeah, it's over.
Oh.
You've seen Beep, and now we're done. So, Jess, tell us about your character.
Yeah, I did not draw my character. I didn't know that was happening, so I apologize. So you're just gonna get some word vomit here. Did you provide a drawing, Dandy? I'm really sorry.
Boo.
Draw it real quick. Do it right. Do it live.
Do it live. Let me just pop open MS Paint real quick. My character's name is Penny Corkins. She is a pocket wizard, originally from the Wizard World, a graduate of WizU, and she currently works at the Space Mall, where she works at a call center and provides services to those in need of relaxation that are stressed. So she offers whale sounds and various ocean noises to help people relax.
I love that.
She's a little weary of her telepathy. So there's a lot of noise, a lot of feelings that she gets. So she's a little bit over it.
Okay.
But she's really good at sleuthing. She's great at digging up information on people, but she has gone through a bitter breakup and wastes a lot of her time just scrolling through her ex's socials. It's not very healthy.
Can I ask what the ex's name is, or is that deep lore that's going to be explored later in the?
I'm sure we'll find out later when I come up with it.
Okay.
She has, so I will describe her since I didn't draw her. She has bright red curly hair that's just crushed down under a wizard hat. And she has baby blue robes, and they have the days of the week embroidered on the sleeve, depending on which day it is. But unfortunately, it has been Monday for 5 days now. So Penny's going through it a little bit.
Oh my god, I love that so much.
She's quite intelligent and witty, not very brawny. An expert in empathy and telepathy, with other skills in investigation, sneaking, persuasion, and some telekinesis. And she's dabbling in explosives as well, because you never know.
Fun? Isn't that fun? Oh, cool. Very, very good. So, one of the things about Space Kings is every episode of Space Kings begins with a last time on Space Kings, and there's a callback to the last time. There was no last time in this case because it is a one-shot, and there will be no next time likely. But we will still start with a last time and next time. I'll give you a bit of background as to where exactly we are in the universe and where you two find yourselves and the sort of predicaments we'll get up to from there. So, friends in chat from here out, we'll be looking a little bit less at chat probably, but if we can type in our little responses while people are, I don't know, monologuing or whatever, we'll do that. Please be good and friendly. And quickly before we get going, Bailey for the tier 1 and Bailey for 5 tier 1 gift subs. What the fuck? Thank you. Holy shit. Okay, let's do this. So, like every good space story, This story also does take place a galaxy far, far away. But unlike most good space stories, this story starts just 2 weeks ago. It was Space Black Friday. And both of you were taken a rest at the Space Black Friday riots at Space Best Buy at in Neo New Boston. The allure of a spaffle maker, that's a space waffle maker. The price was just so low, no one could say no to it. The whole town of Neo New Boston showed up, and things got really nasty in a real hurry. And the evil space government, ESG for short, just rounded up the whole people that were there in the riots and put them all on prison barges. And that was your last time on Space Kings. So this time on Space Kings, a long chain of black obelisks cuts through the twinkling infinity like a single squid ink spaghetto splattering onto a goth's jacket. It's a prison train much like any other employed by the evil space government to transport revolutionaries, rabble-rousers, vagrants, and very rarely actually bad people. This time its cargo is you. Both of you awaken at more or less the same time in a cell which you now share. Whatever poison, electric shock, or alcohol knocked you out has left you with a lovely throbbing in your temples. You are wearing standard issue yellow prisoner jumpsuits, stamped with the words property of the evil space government. You aren't sure if that refers to the jumpsuit or its contents, but it's probably both. As you awaken and look around, the prison cell is made from reinforced sheet metal, separated from a narrow hallway by a glowing orange force field shaped like a net. The cell is bare, dirty, and smells like the worst bus station you've ever been to.
Are we good to go?
You're good to go.
Shall we awaken?
Yeah, awaken.
Go ahead, Jess.
I'm just gonna look over and notice Beep with the nips out and just think, fuck.
Are you looking at my nips?
You've gotta cover those up, my guy. You can't just have those hanging out.
But it's hot in here. My name's Beep. Who are you?
Hi, Beep. I'm Penny. Should we try and get out of here? Get out of this shit show?
Are we still at Best Buy?
Space Best Buy.
Space Best Buy? We're in space!
How did we get these jumpsuits?
Can we do a... So, to like investigate,
Yeah.
do we use our investigation skills?
Yeah, let me just
But if we don't have any, can we still investigate?
Oh, for sure. You just pull less chances of success, right?
Okay.
So you would do like for a investigation, you'd probably use like a wit and investigation. So if you look at your character sheet, how many wit do you have?
I've got... Okay, so I forgot to ask this question.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
When you're looking at your attributes,
Yeah, for
is
sure.
only the dots you fill in count, or
No,
is it...
everybody has one of each
You
attribute.
get one, okay.
Yeah,
So
you
I
get
have
one
3
to start.
wit.
So you have 3 wit. And
Yeah.
how much do you have for investigation?
None.
Okay, so you in this case would flip 3 cards.
Okay. So should I do it now?
Yeah, sure.
Do I show you?
Yeah. Okay.
That's a 10.
It's a 10.
That's an ace.
Ooh, okay.
And that is another 10.
Another 10. Okay, so we have 1 success, which is good. So you look around and you can see that there is a cell across the hall from you. You can hear a little bit of chattering, just a little low murmur from a couple voices outside of your cell. But you also look around and there's a toilet in your cell with a couple exposed pipes that may be useful.
Do you see those pipes?
Jesus Christ, one day you're making minimum wage thinking about your ex-boyfriend Andrew Garfield the 10th, and the next you're locked up in a prison cell with this fucking guy. Yeah, Beep, I see the pipes.
What? Can you use any of your wizardry on those pipes?
So I can read minds, Beep, and I can take in everything, but as far as usefulness, I'm not too sure, but I could probably make them explode a little bit.
Yeah, I could too, but I'll let you explode them if you really want to.
Yeah, why don't I take the reins on this one and see if we can blow up some pipes and get out of here.
All right. Give me an intelligence and explosives.
So I have 3 in intelligence and 2 in explosives. Is that 5?
That is 5.
Oh, fuck yeah. Sorry, I gotta stop shuffling these. Also, I have another question as far as the cards work. After we draw, do I put them back in the deck?
Keep them separate so you can actually count them. So so keep them separate, and then when you run out of cards, you reshuffle your deck.
Okay, I'm with you. My hands are so sticky.
Sticky.
What
are you doing with your hands?
I'll never tell.
Casting magic.
All right. That's a 6.
Mm-hmm. Did you put the 4 to the back? Do you put the 4 to the back so you get the hollow on the last one?
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a 7. I didn't shuffle these very well.
A lot of diamonds.
There's an 8.
We have a straight.
You've been shuffling this whole fucking time.
It doesn't make any sense, right? It's been like half an hour of shuffling. There's an 8 and a 9.
So no successes. So you can, both of you watches, you can see the pipe starts to heat up a little bit. There's like a little bit of red in the pipe, and then it just kind of fizzles away, and there's and nothing happens.
Are you sure you're a pocket wizard?
You know, Beep, it's been a tough year, so it makes sense that I would end up in prison at the very end here.
Wait, were you talking about Andrew Garfield from Space Spider-Man? Were you dating Space Spider-Man?
Yeah, it was a torrid relationship.
No fucking way. I usually just add SP to anything that's space related, but adding SP to Spider-Man is just Spider-Man. Fuck.
He was just the love of my life, and then one day he just left me, and there was this beautiful, tall blonde that appeared one day, and it's fine. I don't care. We can't all be famous movie stars, okay? Some of us have to make a living. We can't all be born rich, okay, Andrew Garfield? It's not my fault. The 10th, Andrew Garfield the 10th, star of Space Spider-Man.
I didn't want to say anything, but I have met Space Andrew Garfield at Space Comic-Con 3 times. He even signed my hat, my Space Spider-Man hat. It was pretty sick.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. My Spider-Man hat.
He didn't mention you though, Penny.
Yeah, Beep, I figured. I figured that. 3 times though?
I love comic books. What can I say?
Just a big fan of Spider-Man. Is Spider-Man your favorite superhero?
No, I just really like Andrew Garfield. We get jacked together sometimes at the Space LA Fitness.
Oh, you're pals.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We're pals. All right, sounds good.
It's like 350 with him.
Who wants to give me another wit and investigation?
I'll try it this time.
I'll keep shuffling my cards.
Okay.
So wit is 3, investigation 0, so I do 3 cards, right?
Correct.
Okay. So we
We're
got
learning.
What is that, a 2?
That's
a
2.
2, yep.
That's a king.
Okay, 1 success.
And that's what the fuck is that, a 4?
It's a 4.
It's a 4.
That's the number that comes after 3.
5.
Listen, I'm looking at my camera, it's backwards.
I've never seen this before.
So 1 success.
So, looking around a little bit more, you can see that on the back wall there's some loose panels. They just seem to be like just not like super like falling off the wall or anything, but just like a little bit loose. That maybe it's a way that you could get around that force field. The other thing you notice is like a very, very slight beep coming from just the left side of the laser fence, where a control panel might be.
A beep.
A little beep. A little beep.
I'm beep.
Just like you.
The sound beep. Sorry, it's a boop. It's a boop. There's a little boop coming.
Penny, did you hear that beep?
Beep, I did hear that beep. Where's it coming from?
I don't know, but I'm hearing beeps and boops.
Beeps and boops everywhere I go.
So to investigate further, what do we just approach it?
What would you like to investigate?
I think the panels, yeah.
Check the panel. Okay, so I mean, you get up a little bit close to the laser panel, and obviously it's a laser. You don't really want to touch it, but you can tell that just you can almost like put your. Do you have hands? Like, does Beep have hands?
Yes.
Okay. I can't tell because he's just a bust. He's a beep bust.
He's a satyr. There's a whole bod.
Hand check. So you can tell that there's just enough room where you could almost like put your hand around and like reach this, like through the laser fence and reach this panel.
Penny, I'm gonna put my hands in here. If I lose my hands, I want you to put them into the pocket dimension to save them until we can find a doctor to sew them back on.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll put them on ice and hold on to them. Do you want me to make sure that the Spider-Man signs them?
Ice? What, are we living in the 21st century?
We have spice up here. Space ice.
Penny, I think you're lying to me that you're a pocket wizard. I don't take kindly to people that are liars.
Beep, I promise you, I'm a pocket wizard. I barely graduated, C's and D's, get degrees, but I swear to God, it's framed, it's up in my living room. I'll prove it. I'll try again, don't worry. It's just, my hands are just sticky and it's hard to shuffle these cards. So my magic just needs... It's just, I gotta get refreshed. Don't worry, Beep. You're not gonna lose your hands. And if you do, like, what would you rather have, hands or feet? Feet for sure, right?
So Beep takes this question very seriously and he contemplates it for like 5 minutes straight. He's like, hands or feet? Well, I do want to point out to you, although I am human, I do have hooves for feet.
So are you human?
Oh yeah, I'm human. Absolutely. Born and raised in space Los Angeles. New space Los Angeles.
The good old SPUSA.
I love feet, Penny. But without hands, I couldn't do my work. I couldn't lift 350. He spends another 5 minutes pacing back and forth.
You awaken
Penny,
something.
I'll have to get back to you on this one. Let me check these panels and maybe that'll spark something in me. So
okay, so
Beep checks the panels.
The panels are a little bit wiggly, but with a little bit of force, you might be able to yank them off.
All right, I'm gonna yank on it.
All right, I need a brawn and either athletics or melee.
Oh my god! So I have 2 brawn.
Okay.
Nothing in athletics or melee.
All right. Did you want to help, Penny?
I have 2 brawn and nothing in athletics or melee.
So why don't you both give it a yank? You both of you give it a yank, and
we'll yank together.
Yeah, you'll yank together. So let's see how many successes the two of you can come up with 4 slips or 4 cards total.
That's 9, and that's a 10.
All right.
Okay. This time for sure. 2 cards.
2 cards.
Okay. Are you ready for this? I'm
ready.
I've got a 4.
Okay.
And a 5. How is that?
The same suit.
Shuffle your fucking cards.
I'm trying so hard to shuffle these cards. I don't know if they're just like stuck together. What's happening?
So what happens? It just
Nothing.
doesn't open.
Yeah,
Just nothing happens.
You both pull on this, and you can feel it kind of wants to give, but you're just not strong enough to get it done.
Penny, it's time for Plan B.
All of those 350 pounds with Spider-Man doesn't really help.
This
I'm
must
ready.
be made out of unobtainium. There's no fucking way we weren't able to open this panel. The only other option is to fucking scream for help. Help!
Please! I want out of here, please!
So as you're screaming for help, you hear someone say, "Just a second, I'll go and check on them." You can hear footsteps. You hear a chair scooch back.
I heard a scooch.
And you hear footsteps walk up, and it's this, kind of medium height, bit of a larger build human walks to your cell and looks at you and says, "Both of you, shut up. I'm trying to play space poker."
Oh, I'm amazing at space poker. You want me to help you with that?
No, I want you to shut up.
Sir, I love space poker. Are you a betting man, my friend?
I mean, I was playing space poker.
All right.
Penny, were you about to?
Sir, hear me out. What's up, beep?
Oh, sorry. You're cutting out. Is she cutting out for you, Shane?
Yeah, just a little bit. It's
Okay.
It's
Go
okay.
ahead.
You freeze for a second, and then you speed really, really fast to catch up. And I think that's just kind of the pocket wizard upbringing, potentially.
Yeah, I think it's
magic.
definitely not my Rogers internet. It's just my background.
Rogers is infallible.
Rogers has never gone out nationwide,
Never.
not one time.
Not never, definitely not twice in the span of 2 months.
Nope, certainly not. It's a good thing that we don't live in the middle of nowhere and can get other providers out here.
True. Anyway.
Anyway, sorry for interrupting.
So are you trying to convince this guard of something, or are you trying to just chat a little bit?
I'd love to play some poker and raise some stakes because I am a wealthy, I probably need to check for lying. I'm a wealthy heiress.
You're definitely going to have to do some checking. Let's go with wit and persuasion. No, lying. Sorry, lying. Lying is a stat.
Sort of a...
Lying is a stat. Wit and lying.
Okay. I threw some cards. I have 3 wit and
Okay.
I have no lying.
All right, so 3 flips.
I'm ready. This time for sure, these cards are shuffled. I swear to God, they've got to be.
This is a pretty tough sell. We're gonna need at least a couple successes here.
That's fair, Shane. But hopefully, if things are going according to plan, I'll get like a
That's
jack,
right.
a queen, and a king in a row. Nope, it's not happening. Here's a 7. Here's an 8. And if this is a 9,
No, they're all
it's a
hearts.
6.
They're all hearts.
I might need Ryan to shuffle my cards. I swear I'm shuffling them.
The guard looks back through the grate, and he's like, "Right, and I'm the king of Spingland, Space England."
England.
He's keep quiet and don't make me come back here again. And he turns around and starts walking away.
Well, Beep, I did everything that I could, so I gotta go take a nap now.
I thought you'd be way better at lying.
Why would you think that?
I mean, you've been lying to me this whole time. You're not a pocket wizard, are you, Penny? I mean, Space Andrew Garfield's never even brought you up once.
Okay, Beep, I'm sure you and Space Andrew Garfield hang out all the time and go on your little adventures, and he signed your hat that you're not even wearing with your crooked horns.
Whoa. Let's settle down. Let's settle down. The situation's this. We have to work together to get out of here.
I'm with you. So here are our flaws so far. We're not strong enough to pull those panels off. I couldn't blow up the wires,
Oh no!
and that man.
It's fine.
Oh God, am I?
Everything's fine.
What's happening to me?
I don't know.
You go into your pocket dimension for half a second, and you speed up.
And
Usually
then it
right in the middle of
bounces
a
back.
word.
Every time.
Yep.
And that man, it's because Ryan's got to be streaming wrestling and hockey or something. He's got to be. And that man did not believe me for 1 second. So we are 0 for 3, Beep. We are 0 for 3. Should we take a nap?
Maybe it's time we take a nap. We had two options here, and crying for help seemed to not work.
I did want to play space poker, though.
Mm,
Are the Chargers playing, Steve?
the Chargers are playing.
Ryan, are you streaming a bunch of shit?
Oh, it's fine. You're fine.
Fuck, how do we get out of here?
We keep failing. You're a good liar, though, Beep, right?
I've never lied in my life. I take offense to that. I can try to talk to him if that's what you're asking.
You do recall that there was a cell across the hall from you when you looked the first time. Want to take a closer look at that cell?
Or I can take a closer look at the cell across from us.
You can.
So I do what we call a beep peep to the cell.
A beep peep.
We're peeping.
Or
the cell across from
we're peeping. All right. Can you give me another wit and investigation? See how much detail you make out? Mm-hmm.
That's a 2.
2.
That's a 4.
4.
And that's a 6.
All right. We're gonna have a lot of successes later on in this game. It's gonna get.
I mean,
it's gonna get real quick.
I'm running out.
So, you can tell there's a little bit of movement in the cell across from you. Kind of a smaller creature. Maybe a little bit of fur. But that's really all you can make out without, having a really good look.
Hey, over there. Can you hear us?
Yes. What do you want?
My name's Beep. I work for the government. Can you help us?
You work for the government that put us here?
No, not that government. The one that's always trying to help the little guy.
I don't know any government that's ever tried to help the little guy.
I promise. We're trying to get out of here. Where are we even?
Give me a wit and lying.
All right, so my lying is 4.
Oh shit.
And my wit
shit.
3.
So 7.
Was that 9?
9, another 9.
That's a king, baby.
That's a king. That's
King.
1.
A king. 2. That's a queen.
Oh, the Queen of Hearts. That's a crit.
Weird. Oh, crit!
So,
Wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can draw 3 more cards. Do I even need to?
keep going.
Okay.
And then you get to add the number of successes your crit
Joker.
value is. Oh my god. See, this is why you keep going.
A 6 and a 3. So what do I do here?
So we've got 2 successes, or a success, a crit success, and a joker, right?
Yeah.
So the crit success is equal to your crit number.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be my charm, which is 4.
Okay.
So
you have 6 successes and a joker?
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah.
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 So how does that fucking work?
So you're very successful in telling this person in the cell across from you about this space government, this utopian space government that fights for the little guy, that you've completely indoctrinated him. he is 100% on board with whatever you're selling. He wants a part of it. He's sitting there. Oh, I guess something for the little guy sounds pretty good. How do I sign up? How do I get involved?
Well, first, we got to get out of here. Second, you tag along with me, kid. I can tell you're spry, you're young, you're hungry. I can teach you a lot of things, but we gotta get the fuck out of here.
So he gets right up close to the laser grate on his cell, and you can see he's a small furry creature. He's got a little patchwork bowler hat on, and he's got his claws out. He's kind of picking his teeth a little bit. He's a calico Catonian, who's a little cat guy. He's got a little gray around his muzzle, a little bit on the older side. He's got bright green, playful eyes. He's a little over 3 feet tall, standing on his hind legs. And you can see on the tail, the tip of the tail, is just a little whisper of smoke, just like rising from the tip of the tail. And the more you look, there's like little scorch marks and little soot matted fur, and just a little faint whiff of burning hair. So, do you have any ideas on how we get out of here?
Well, there's this loose panel, but we're not strong enough.
Well, I can't help with that. I'm way over here.
Can you lockpick? Can you crawl through the bars? What? Do you have any special skills?
I'm really good at punching and really good at blowing things up.
Will do.
How can we blow our way out of here, little guy?
Well, I don't really have any equipment on account of the jumpsuit and all, but I saw that one of those troopers was carrying a grenade.
A grenade, you say? Penny, do you have any pocket magic that can steal that grenade?
I can try my best. I'm telekinetic.
What does that mean?
It means I can lift shit with my mind, Beep.
Can you change the
cool.
channel of the television with your mind?
Yep.
That's impressive.
It's a pretty cool skill. I hope I get to show it to you this time.
All right. Let's get the little cat guy to call him over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll call him over, buddy? And then I can purr and meow and make any noises that I need to get the attention we gotta get. If I distract him, we'll be able to make that grenade float off his belt.
You
buddy,
just charm him?
If you can pull this off, buddy, you're gonna be my right-hand cat.
I'm very charming. He's got he smiles big and he's got like a little cheap chipped tooth.
You've charmed me.
I'm charmed for life.
So the little guy in the other cell starts making a racket, an absolute racket. He starts scratching up the bed, and like he's drinking out of the toilet, and he's just being an absolute menace. And you hear once again the sound of the guard. The guard's like, "Your turn this time." And the guy gets up and pushes the chair back and starts wandering down. He goes over to the cell. It's like, "You, what are you doing? Stop that! Just like settle down." You can hear the little bit of argument starting. So this is probably your best opportunity.
This is my moment.
Do you see the grenade?
Hang on, I flipped my cards. I see it. I see it.
Let's go with an intelligence and telekinesis.
Okay. I have 3 intelligence and 2 telekinesis.
So you get 5 flips then.
We're going for the 5. This time for sure. Some of these cards got flipped over. How did this happen to me?
2 to 7 of clubs incoming.
Steve's been counting.
I swear to God, Steve, if it happens. Oh, baby. There's a king. Woo! It's happening. There's a queen.
Queen of spades, both of spades. Is the jack of spades next?
No, it's a 4 of hearts.
Let's go. Totally different suit.
Let's go.
We're getting there. Then it's a 3 of hearts.
Okay.
But then a 6 of diamonds.
I'm on the edge of my
That means
seat.
we're almost shuffled.
So we got 2 successes out of that?
We got 2 successes out of that.
All right, so you watch as during this like argument, the the grenade on the guy's belt just starts to shake a little bit and just pops off and starts to float. What direction do you want it to go? Towards you or toward? Okay, so it starts slowly coming back towards you, and
right, because he's distracting the guard.
It's coming your. It's coming your way. It's coming right up to the laser fence, and there's a little bit of nerves that this grenade is gonna hit the laser fence and blow up and kill both of you. But it sneaks right through the hole and guided right into your hand, and just like plops down. And as that happens, the argument across the hall stops, and the guy walks away. And the little guy across the hall is like, "Did you get it?"
She said yes, little guy. I don't know if you can hear her.
We did it. Now what?
Penny, I just want to say I'm sorry for ever doubting you. You are a wizard. You're a wizard, Penny.
Thanks for always believing in me, Beep.
So you have this hand grenade. It's really up to you what you want to try to do. There's a few options that might, end up in your inevitable death, like putting a hand grenade in the wall socket that's right next to you. But there's controls outside. There's folks at the end of the hall playing Spoker. What would you like to do?
I'm scared. So here's the thing. My track record up until the telekinesis with the grenade, I feel like I haven't been doing so hot. So I'm a little nervous.
Well, so you have a lot of successes that you haven't pulled yet, though, right? So like your odds are better now.
That's true. That's true.
Do you want to roll it to me or try? I might be able to jimmy something.
That's little cat buddy. What do you think you can blow up?
I think I could blow up the controls outside your door without killing you.
Penny, who's Jimmy? He said Jim. Who's Jimmy?
But it's gonna be tough. We got to roll it through your laser fence and through my laser fence. So it's gonna take a pretty guided hand.
Okay. So we're talking. We're talking some athletics, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Beep, how athletic are you?
Oh, so athletic you wouldn't even fucking believe it. I was in the Space Olympics 3 years running.
All right, I'm gonna hand Beep the grenade and be like, "You got this. I know you're lifting 350 a day.
Yeah,
that's relevant. You can roll this grenade. Just don't pull the pin out and just roll it to the little cat. The little cat's gonna get us out of here. He said he won't kill us. He said we won't die."
The boys back at the office used to call me Beep Beep the Bowler because I'm rolling and knocking pins all day.
How many boys? How many of them said this?
There's at least 30 boys.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of boys. They call me Beep Beep the Bowler. Coming on through, beep beep. I'm knocking down pins. I can roll this grenade. Trust me.
Knock him dead, buddy. Knock him dead.
So Beep gets into his best bowling form.
Okay.
And rolls the grenade.
This is a tough one for attributes. I don't really know which one makes the most sense. I don't think it's brawn because you're not throwing it hard.
Probably agility.
Probably agility is what I was going to say. So let's go with agility and athletics.
So that's a 8 and 7.
What?
That's it.
Now you do have. I'm assuming you have some drive. You can use some drive for extra pulls if you want.
Okay. How does drive work?
So you drive is your wit plus presence.
Okay, so I have 4 drive.
So you can spend drive to draw an extra card, but you can only do it every session. So if you have 4, you're down into 3 for the remainder of the session.
Okay, I'm gonna use one.
Okay.
Oh, it's a Joker. Oh.
How much health do both of you have?
6?
6.
6? Okay. Okay. Oh man, I really don't I don't know what to do with that. So immediately when you roll this grenade, it hits the first side of the laser fence and just splits in two. Just splits in half. No explosion or anything. It just splits right in half, and then both the halves start rolling, and then they flop flat side down in the middle of the hallway.
It doesn't explode?
No, nothing happens.
Oh my god.
You would think it would explode, but that was the Joker.
I guess we never questioned why the security guard had a live grenade on him in the first place. But maybe that's a question for another day. Okay, little cat. Psst. Little cat friend.
Please don't do that to me. It's demeaning.
Penny, that's so demeaning. I didn't know I was in a cell with a racist.
Jesus. Jesus.
Thanks for calling me in.
I
Thank you for holding me
that.
accountable.
I saw that whole thing go down, and I'm pretty unimpressed.
All right. Little cat friend. We fucked up.
Yeah, I see that.
Do you have another plan?
Can you push one of the halves to me? I might be able to make something.
I think I've got some badass telekinesis to do that.
Give it a shot. Let's go intelligence and
whole
telekinesis.
sessions in this jail
We're just
cell.
never gonna escape the cell. Like session
We're in the
over.
cell the whole- sure. I think it'll only take like 2.5 hours, guys. Don't
Oh
worry.
my god.
2.5 I thought was plenty of time. I overestimated.
So intelligence and telekinesis?
Yes.
Okay, we're doing 5 cards. This time for sure. The cards are getting looser though.
Mm.
Did
Not as sticky.
did the
sticky.
Catonian is it Catonian?
Yeah.
Did he ever give us his name, or did I?
No, he's never.
Okay.
He's not given your name. Given his name. Yet.
I've just been calling him little guy.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's an ace.
Okay.
Woo!
One success.
Happened. That's a 10.
10 is not a success.
A jack.
Okay.
A queen.
Two,
A queen.
four
Ooh.
successes.
Oh my
And-
god! No, that's all our successes.
That's 5 successes.
Oh, and the Queen
I
of
should have
Hearts.
Only pulled 5.
And the Queen of Hearts, which is a
The
crit.
king was a mispull.
The Queen of Hearts is your crit success. So what's your crit?
My crit is 3.
So there's 7 successes there. I mean, that's pretty good. So you watch as not just one half, but like both halves of the grenade pick up and shoot straight through the holes in the fence on the other side into the Catonian's hands.
Oh, I don't think you're a real pocket wizard, Penny. I know you already own this,
I
Steve,
already
but
apologized.
I hold a grudge. I'll get over it when I'm ready.
You ever wonder why Space Andrew Garfield left you? Oh my.
Thanks for these. I'm gonna this is really awkward. Let me see what I can do with this. Say, I'm gonna do a wit and explosives to try to make a little something, a little tiny charge that you might be able to use to pry loose that wall thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got a king. That's a 4. This is another 4. This is a joker. Great.
Oh no.
That's a 5. That's a 3. Okay, so we've got what was that? 1 success and 1 joker. So he kind of sits down and puts his back to the both of you, and you can see like there's a little bit sparking and like some sounds, and you hear at one point, yeah, fuck. He keeps going, and he's like, okay, I've got 2 functional charges. One of them is not. I mean, it's functional, but it's like extra functional. I don't really remember which one it was. I kind of got lost in the sauce while I was making these. If I just like push these outside, can you telekinesis them back to you?
Honestly, I absolutely can. I 100%. I sure can.
Okay, so let's get that flip again. The what was that? Int and telekinesis.
5 cards,
Your
baby.
5-card flip.
5 card. I think I'm due for some struggles though. I have not stopped shuffling the cards as well. Like it's got to be getting better at this point. Sorry, please hold. I'm just in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rusty on TTRPGs. Thanks for bearing with me.
I haven't played.
It's been a long
over
time.
A year.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've played.
It's a king.
Good. 1 success.
And an ace.
2 successes.
And a 7. That's nothing.
Okay.
And a joker.
Oh my god, we're stuck here forever.
And an 8.
2 successes is good. The Joker makes things a little bit interesting. So, okay. So you both watch as in the middle of the floor, the two halves of the grenade rise, and they start coming back towards you, and they both get just a little bit too close to the laser fence, and they actually like fuse back together into one grenade. They hit the laser and superheat up, and then just like back into one grenade right into your hand.
We get a redo.
What?
What the fuck just happened?
I don't understand either, little guy.
So it took a while. We got back to square one.
Well, I mean, I can't imagine that it's the same power as it was before. Do you want to use it to try to blow up one of the panels or like one of the electronic ones? I mean, you can just throw it. You have a good arm.
I've never not trusted a senior citizen cat with a little charred tail in my life, and I'm not going to start today. So I will absolutely throw the grenade at a control panel. Beep, maybe you should stand back and also pull it over a little bit. And just shield yourself, and then we're just gonna give it a go.
Yeah, I don't want to get my nipples too toasty, so he covers his nips.
All right, give me a brawn and athletics, I think.
So I've made a mistake. I need you to know. So it's gonna be 2 cards.
All right. I hope they're good.
See, I'm in the shuffle moment again. It's going to be a 6 and a 7, isn't it?
That'd be really funny.
Okay. It's a 6.
Okay.
And a queen.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay.
Let's go.
All right.
I'm getting so excited. I'm a wizard now.
You take the grenade, and are you trying to just hit the control panel across from you to let go of the other guy, or are you trying to blow your own up? Try to put it in the middle. What's the plan here?
Well, the middle will hit both, right?
You would suspect it would.
So, okay, so hear me out. So know in beer pong where
Yes, I do.
So say your ball bounces or you catch it or something. I don't remember exactly how it works.
It's been a long time since I played beer pong.
Balls back give you a trick shot, right? So I'm going to do a trick shot. And I'm just going to cover the eyes and spin, and we're going to chuck it. And we're going to yell Space Kobe and see where it lands.
Space Kobe.
Rest in peace, Space Kobe.
Okay, just for fun.
Yeah.
As an additional little helper to this because of your catchphrase you just tossed out, can we do a little presence and perform?
Okay.
Just for fun, just to see if it adds a little anything else.
Sure. So I have 1 presence and I have no perform. So let's just
give me a 1-card flip then.
Let's just see what it is. Are you so happy you asked us to do this?
This is so good. I love this. I'm loving every second of this.
It's an 8.
Okay. Okay. So, I mean, you hear from across the hall. that guy's dead. And the grenade hits. You hear just a little tiny and this explosion like kind of pushes you to the back of your cell. But you watch as both sets of laser fences, your side and the other side, start flickering and then go down. But you also hear
wizard.
You also hear just a little bit down around the corner. What the fuck? What was that?
Penny, we gotta get the hell out of here. They're gonna come with more grenades and use them on us.
We gotta go. Which way? Which way, little cat friend?
He kind of peeks his head out, looks one way and looks the other way, and he's like, well, that end's closed, and this way says it's the way to the bridge, so I think we should go that way.
All
to
right.
the bridge.
So we start.
You turn out the corner of your
Looking
cell, and you see two of the guards, both standing up at beside their flipped spoker table, and they've got their hands on their guns on their side, and they're pointing at you. Stop! Get back in your cell.
So shit. What do we? I'm looking at.
I would
my
say
stats.
you got some options. You can fight them. You can try to persuade them to not fight you. Depending on where your attributes and skills lie, what might be the best option. Let's not forget these folks have grenades and guns.
Yeah, trying to think of what we can do here.
So I'm all for persuasion. I have an ultimate that I want to look up really quickly.
Okay.
12 ultimates.
I used 2 ultimates that were in the book. Is that how we're supposed to do it, or do we make
for
it
sure.
up?
Yeah, I mean you can make it up. That requires a bit more home brewing, but
Okay.
whatever. It's okay.
So I have an ultimate called friendship speech.
Okay.
And I can give an impassioned speech that all of my allies gain a bonus to their next action equal to the number of successes.
Nico, what the fuck? Sorry.
Nico.
Jesus. Thank you, dude. Jeez.
Nico.
Nico.
All right, sorry. Friends of speech. I got rattled for a second there.
That's okay. It's like Nico was using the friendship speech all along. I lost that along the way, but it's all good. So my thinking is Daniel will get a bonus and then can persuade and are you charming, Daniel? How much charm do you have?
I'm max charm.
What's your persuasion?
Persuasion's 2.
Okay.
And my lying is 4. I got an idea.
I'm with you.
He's got an idea.
So wait, how does the friendship bonus work?
So I make an impassioned speech, and then you'll get a bonus to your next action equal to the number of successes. So I don't know. I guess it would be like 4 cards, right? For max empathy?
Correct.
And then if I get 4 successes, you get an additional 4 cards on your next action.
Okay. So do you have to do your speech first, or is this just like a headcanon thing and then I can just act?
Do we need the speech? Do you feel like you need the speech? Because I feel like you've got the high enough stats to do it without the speech.
It's all in the heart of the cards. Believe in the heart of the cards.
It's up to you. What do you want to do?
I think you got this, Beep. I want to save my speech.
All right,
for
so
a corporate schmuck.
Beep does his best like scared face to the guards that are they pointing weapons at us?
They're pointing at you, but their hands are on their hips where their guns are.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot. You see this Ketonian? He threw grenades at us. He's trying to kill us. You gotta save us.
All right. Hit me with it. Give me your wit and lying.
Oh shit, dude. Okay, so I'm drawing 7 cards.
Or would that be that? Would that? Yeah, I guess wit and lying. Yeah. Or no, that would that more be wit? Hang on. I need clarification. I don't know if that should be wit or charm. I don't think it really matters. You're max charm, are you?
Yeah, max charm, max lying.
Let me just see if I can find this.
No
Really quick.
loyalty.
Yeah, none at all.
This man could absolutely
You haven't even
be
found out
bought.
his name yet. Sorry, this is a lot of.
It's a Catonian eat world out there.
Catonian
eat
characters
world.
likability and force of personality. So yeah, charm and lying.
All right, so that's 8 cards. So here's the first one.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
This is my nightmare.
Oh no. There's
Okay,
a success.
there's one.
That's a queen. Was that 4 cards?
That's yep.
Ace.
2.
All right, so 2 successes.
Okay. So you see a little bit of apprehension on the face of the Catonian, and the 2 guards are like they look at you, and they look at the Catonian, who doesn't look very harmless or harmful, and they're like, "Come towards us slowly."
So
But not you. And points to the Catonian. You stay where you are.
Thank God you're here to save us. I was so worried. He's a madman. He's scratching at stuff. He's drinking out of toilets. I mean, this guy's a barbarian. Come on, Penny. Come on. We're safe in their hands.
You imagine shitting in a box and leaving it for someone to pick up? I've never felt so unsafe in my life.
So we slowly approach the guards.
Okay. And they so they as you get close enough, they're like, "Stay right here," and they start walking towards the Catonian and draw their pistols.
So the moment they get out of eyesight of us,
well, they're just walking down the hall, so they're not really. It's a straight line, straight shot. So
we're
they're not
behind
really.
them, right?
Yeah. So you're going to be behind them. They're going to be both facing the Catonian.
So I whisper to Penny, "Let's just sneak on out of here."
Is this? Are we bad people?
Well, he was in jail for a reason, right? He must have done something wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
just quietly walk away. If we can find a space truck, I can get us out of here in no time flat.
Right. Yeah. I'm down.
Okay. So we
I feel like a little bad.
Don't feel bad for him. He's a cat.
So you turn around and start to sneak close to the door at the end of the train car, and you see there's like a swipe. There's like a swipe thing there, and you can't open the door.
Do you know how to open a door like this?
Well, I feel like I ran the telekinesis out, and I don't see that being helpful here. I could try to explode it again.
You have more grenades?
Are you an expert hacker, Beep?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Can you put a number to your hacking abilities for me, Beep?
Well, I got like a 5.0 GPA. I went to MIT. That's space MIT.
MIT.
Well, it's space MIT. Yeah, I didn't want to insult your intelligence by spelling it out for you, but yeah. So I mean, we're called white hat hackers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we only hack for good. So is this? I mean, you can vouch, right? This is for a good purpose. I can't use my powers for bad. That's all I'm saying.
Like it feels. Maybe there's a better way to do this.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Now that I think about it, you know, racking the old noggin up here. What if we just brute force it?
We could. You want to try and just smash it?
Yeah. Oh, that's smash.
As you're chatting, you hear some laser blasts go off in the background.
No!
A bunch of screams, and you can hear like the guns clattering to the ground, and then the slump of two bodies as the Catonian has successfully, with 4 successes, murdered both of the guards.
Hey,
is he approaching? Hey, buddy.
Well, he's looking at you, and there's guns near him.
We were just trying to.
That was a test, and you passed.
We just wanted to scope out. And now that you've done this, we can totally rob their bodies and just
bodies.
Get out of here. Thank you so much. I'm not really a fighter.
I want charm and persuasion from both of you. I wasn't exactly expecting 4 successes on an agility melee, but here we are.
There's 1 success. You said charm and what?
Charm and persuasion.
Two successes.
Okay.
Okay. I've got a 3, a king. That's 1.
That's 1.
A 2,
Mhm.
and an ace. That's 2.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, Jess, you didn't shuffle the cards. What do you mean you got a 6, 7, and 8, and then a 6 and a 7? Well, look at me now.
Well, the Catonian kind of hops over the bodies of the guards and looks at you and like puts you can see his ears kind of go back a little bit, and then they just pop straight back up, and he's like, you know what? I probably would have done the same thing if I was the person they talked to first. So no harm, no foul. Just don't do it again, please.
Beep runs up and shakes his hand with both hands. You're a great little guy. I want you to know that. We're gonna give you a medal, son.
A medal? With the space government that I love now? What's the government called again?
The good space government.
They're called the little guys.
The BS or the GSG, not the ESG.
Yeah, GSG little guys.
And I'm just gonna walk up, and I just want to give him a little tickle.
He purrs
Under the chin.
he closes his eyes and purrs.
And then I want to
get a room. Jesus.
And I want to check these bodies and see if we can get a key card or something useful to get out of here.
Sure. Give me you can both give me a wit and an investigation.
Wit investigation. Don't mind if I do. Under Nico, you thought the balls? To be fair, it was the hand motion. Have I stabilized a bit since, by the way?
Yeah, it's all good. You haven't done a big freeze in a while.
A big freeze.
Just like Arnold Schwarzenegger in the Batman movie.
True. It's just like that.
Do you know what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. That was a Dr. Freeze thing.
That was good.
That was really good, yeah.
well played. Yeah, really good. Really good stuff. All right, let's get your moving on. Let's get your wit and investigations for the both of you.
I've got a 2.
Uh-huh.
An 8.
Uh-huh.
A 9. These ones are different suits though, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
A 3.
Uh-huh.
And an 8.
Okay. And what about you, Beep?
Wait, what am I checking?
You're investigating bodies currently. So
I didn't think I was.
Oh, I was gonna do it for both of you.
Oh, okay.
Unless you don't want to.
So,
you probably should.
So while Penny was checking the bodies, you can just see on Beep's face he's disgusted, and he
declines.
He doesn't decline, but he looks over to Penny and says, "Penny, I think we jumped the gun a little bit. Can you say a few words over these gentlemen's bodies, please?" And he just like crosses his arms and lowers his head and closes his eyes. Just a few words.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to mourn the loss of
The Catonian's
These
confused,
guys.
looks at both of you, and then like just shrugs and puts his head down.
They were mean and aggressive, and I just wanted to play some poker, but they wouldn't let us. Our little kitty friend, dude, what's your name?
My name. Can we?
Yeah.
Let's get through this first. I'll tell you after.
And our small cat friend simply did what needed to be done in the name of self-defense. I assume they were mediocre human beings, and I hope that this is not what they aspired to be. Perhaps they would have had a better life had they pursued pottery, or glass blowing, or growing plants or some shit. I don't know. They're dead now. Godspeed.
Godspeed, amen.
Meow.
Thank you, Penny. That was absolutely gorgeous. That was beautiful.
Thank
You have
you
a way
so
with
much.
words. All right,
Thank you.
well, let's get the fuck out of here.
Back home on clause 2. My name is Meow. But for those of you that speak basic, it translates to soft surface, lasting pain. But most basics just call me Rugburn.
Rugburn. Very nice.
Burn it is. Yeah, that's a beautiful name. Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, my aunt's name was Rugburn.
Really?
What
My
a-
aunt's name was Rugburn.
God, are
We
you
have
guys
this-
related?
Are we related?
I don't think so.
I think this is the connection between
Are you
us. I
from
knew it.
clause 2?
Well, so my aunt was, she used to live there, but she moved away. She's a nomad of sorts. So I felt this connection.
Is she a
so
Catonian?
maybe- Well,
Are you
now
part
that you mention
Catonian?
it, she did have a tail.
Oh,
You might be onto something.
we'll do
You
it.
know what? I'll see you at the next reunion, pal.
We'll do a 23andMe when we get off this prison ship.
All right, what am I checking these bodies with?
You checking the body?
Give me a wit investigation, please.
All right.
That's a 10?
That's a 10.
Yep.
4 and a 3.
Okay, I'm gonna let Rugburn do a quick look too. Those are gonna be here all
Yeah.
day. Oh no. Yeah, I've got all fails.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Okay,
what I've got.
good.
Okay.
So,
Well, I mean, it's not hard to tell, even if you don't get a success. Just by glancing at the bodies, you can see there are a couple space pistols lying on the ground, because we did mention that they clattered to the ground. And there is a key card like attached on one of like those stringy, like spring-loaded things, you know? Lanyard.
I like
but,
that you're
like,
giving
springy.
it to us, even
giving
though
that thing,
we all
you know?
failed.
I mean, it's pretty. They're gonna have it on them. They got in here somehow, so they've got to have it on them. So you do see that one of them is carrying a key card.
Wait, is that me? I see it, or
I-
Rugburn sees it?
You all see it.
So, keycard for sure. Maybe, and hear me out, Rugburn. I just feel like you were able to defend yourself. So maybe Beep and I take the pistols.
It's probably not a bad idea. I prefer the things that go boom.
Good. That's good, Rugburn.
You can see the smoke just like slowly still rising off of his tail as he says it.
I'll take the bigger gun, Penny.
They're both the same
Sure,
size. They're just pistols.
Oh, I've compared them. One's bigger, and that one's mine.
You can have the bigger one, Beep.
And so both
Thanks,
of you have now +1 firearms for picking up the pistols.
I'm gonna click it. I'm just gonna click its
I
little
clicked
button.
it. The button.
Mhm.
Do we need to put it in our inventory?
Probably not a bad choice.
Is it just
Useful?
It's an ESG pistol, an evil space government pistol.
Pistol.
called a pistol?
Nailed it. All right, let's swipe this key card and let's
Mhm.
get out of here.
It's time to skedaddle.
Time to skedaddle.
So you swipe the key card, the light goes green, the door goes makes that the space door sound, you know?
Oh, I love that space door sound.
Good sound.
And you step into the next room, all three of you, and the door slams shut behind you. All the lights in the place turn red. And you hear just over an overhead speaker, 30, 29, 28, 27. And as you look around and the countdown's going, you can see there's a pillar in the middle of the room with a big red button on it. And that's all there is in this room, aside from a door on the opposite end. And the countdown's still going. You can press the button.
Should we press the button?
All right.
Penny, is it New Year's Eve? What did I miss?
I think it's your birthday, Beep.
This is my birthday party!
Happy birthday! It's your birthday
what a
party!
Surprise!
20,
Unbelievable.
19, 18.
And just to celebrate, let's go press the big red button.
I would love to press that button.
Let's do it.
Who's pressing the button?
It's my birthday.
It's Beep's birthday.
It's Beep's birthday. Beep, are you pressing the button?
Beep runs over like a little schoolboy getting out of Catholic school and happily presses the button.
You press the button, and you hear 14, 13, 30, 29, 28, 20. The colors don't change.
We just
Everything
go back
stays
in
the
time?
same.
Not a time loop.
Mhm.
Okay.
We're in a loop.
So, okay, let's think this through. I know it's your birthday, Beep. It's very exciting.
You know, I played a video game called Space 12 Minutes. That's
Mhm.
just like this. It wasn't very good, though.
I heard the twist at the end was incest. Is that right?
Whoa! I don't think Rugburn played it.
Spincest, my bad.
Spincest. Be careful. Spincest.
That's space spoilers for Rugburn. Rugburn, don't worry, you didn't miss
Spoilers.
Spoilers for Rugburn.
So I guess we keep pressing the button until we figure out what to do next.
So, Beep, do you like pressing the button? Is it fun for you?
Oh yeah.
So maybe every time the countdown gets to 5, you hit that button. And while you do that, Rugburn and I will take a look around and see if we can get out of here. Don't let it hit 0, Beep.
Penny,
Beep.
I'm gonna let it get to 1 because I want to feel something.
Beep, I need you to press the button at 5. I don't.
I'll press it at 5, I promise.
Do you mean it?
Beep starts laughing under his breath.
10,
I'll press it at 5, I promise.
9, 8,
I'm gonna press it at 5, I promise.
6, 5,
I just want to press the
4,
button.
okay. 30, 29, 28, 27.
Beep, do you want to take a look around
I'll take a look around.
with Rugburn and I'll press the button?
Give me some wit and investigation checks. I'll do
right.
one. I'll do one for Rugburn as well. Wit and investigation.
That is a king and an ace. Ooh, 3.
Okay.
Check that out, baby.
And I've got the Queen of Hearts, which is an extra 3. So we got 3 successes or 4 successes.
Nice.
Plus your how many successes?
I had 3.
Okay.
It was aces count, right?
Aces count, yeah.
Yeah, so I got 3.
In looking around between the two of you, you see like there's this little faint writing, like where somebody had like scratched with pencil, like what to do for the new trainees, where it just basically says like right on the wall beside the door on the other end. It says just let the countdown go to 0.
Penny, I
Beep.
need you to trust me.
Okay.
You're not gonna believe this, but I need you to. We gotta let it get to 0 for my birthday.
10,
Beep, it's not really your birthday.
What?
8,
My whole life is a lie? When was I born?
6, 5.
You
4,
gotta trust me, Penny!
3, 2, 1.
And she's gonna hit the button.
30,
Penny, goddamn
29,
it!
28, 27.
Rugburn, vouch me on this one.
It's true. We read it on the wall over there. It says it's scratched in with like a mechanical pencil or something. It says that we should just let the counter go to 0.
I will let the counter run out when Beep admits that Space, Andrew Garfield, and I were really together. I know he mentioned me.
All right, maybe one time he might have said something. I thought he was talking about pencils because he was saying how dull they were.
Did he say that he misses me?
all he said was, I broke it off with my pencil. It was so dull. And I thought he was talking about his favorite pencil. It must have been Penny. Sometimes when Andrew's talking, I just can't, I zone out. I'm like,
get lost in his spies.
I'm trying to bench 350, Andrew. Like, you talk about your pencils. I mean, it could have been you. I don't know.
He said I was dull. Like in a good way?
Yeah. It must have been. Right? Pencils are great. How would you ever write anything down?
That's what I'm saying, Beep. What are you gonna do without a pencil? I mean, come on.
8,
we watched
7,
Spider-Man
6,
together and
5,
we held hands under
4,
the moonlight.
3, 2, 1.
She hits the button.
30, 29, 28, 27.
But
26.
all 3 times, like all 3 Comic-Cons, like, and you're sure that like he never said anything about me?
Penny, what if listen, I'll do you a solid. On Space Instagram.
Spinstagram.
Instagram?
Yeah.
That blonde he's always talking to.
Yeah.
She follows me on Spinstagram.
Okay.
So, and I know it's a private account, so you've probably been out in the dark. I'll let you get on my Spinstagram if you just let this go to 0.
You just said you send like 5 follow requests and you think that like eventually that they'll just like let you see like I'm just really interested in like what's going on, and like it's just you can't just cut someone out like that, like you share so much beautiful time together and like you're just gonna abandon me like that. Like, come on, I was there for you when Spider-Man was filming. I brought sandwiches every day and I made little latte art with hearts on it, and he would always say like I love your latte art, and there's no way that she makes little latte art
8,
with beautiful
7,
hearts like
6.
There's just
5,
no way. How do you do that to
4,
someone, Beep?
3,
Penny, you just
2,
sound like you're of
1,
solid
0.
logic.
Thanks, Beep.
You're of sound mind.
Thanks.
As you're talking, the lights go back to their usual white, and you hear a voice over the overhead. Doors unlocked.
Did you hear that?
So
I think we're getting out of here.
I guess. Let's go. I'm not going to question it. We've come this far, and I'm just going to wipe some tears away. Take a deep breath.
All right, Rugburn. It's time to skedaddle.
Let's get out of here. I'm ready to go. Please make it stop.
So we start skedaddling.
All right. So you open the door to the next car of the prison train, and at the other end, standing waiting for you, are 2 more soldiers. And like they are guns pointed, they have a table flipped. Like they're sitting behind it. They are ready to scrap. So looking at a quick glance around, it's like a pretty tight little corridor you're in. You don't really have a whole lot of options as far as what to do here. There's like the way that the hallway kind of goes is there's like a little like an insert, and then it goes straight down like that and goes back out where they're standing. So like you have a little bit of cover along the walls, but they're ready to open fire on sight.
Penny, I got another idea.
Is it using Rugburn as a shield?
Absolutely.
I'm right here.
Listen, Rugburn, just play along. I saw this movie. It's called Space Star Wars. Star Wars.
Star Wars.
We're gonna pretend that you're our prisoner, and we're transferring you. So we're gonna be pointing our ESG pistols at your head, your cranium, and I need you to act like a prisoner. All right?
All right. Give me some charm and lying, and I'll do the same for Rugburn.
All right.
Rugburn, who's a 3-foot tall cat.
I'm gonna pick him up by the scruff.
Okay.
So one hand is scruff, and the other one's my pistol.
Okay.
And then Penny's gonna double.
Double up from.
Give me boy, oh boy, give me all of the charm and lying. Everybody,
All right.
even we'll even do it for Rugburn.
Okay. Okay.
So 1 success. 2, 3. 3 successes.
Oops. I've also got 3 successes
Wait.
for Rugburn. That's a big
Was
one.
there a crit? No, I think it's only Queen of
It's
Hearts.
just the Queen of Hearts, yeah.
Yeah. I already used
So I
mine.
have 2 fails. It's a 9 and a 10.
Okay, so you're a little bit unsure. You're holding the gun like you're in a spy movie. Like you're holding it like this. And Beep, you've got Rugburn by the scruff of his neck, and you've got the gun kind of wedged in under his armpit, and he's looking mighty unimpressed, but also like just captive. Like and as you kind of turn the corner, what do you say to the guards at the other end?
We gotta transfer to 813 District 774. We're just gonna skedaddle real quick past you. Don't mind us. This little rodent's been causing a ruckus. He actually exploded a grenade back there.
Hey,
Shut up, you! You're going to District 74.
Guys at the other end kind of look at each other and then look at you. Was this cleared by the boss?
Oh yeah.
I mean, 6 successes. It's hard to. They're like, okay then, come on through. I mean, we could chat with the boss, or you guys could chat with the boss and figure out how to best transfer. I mean, we're on a moving train, but maybe at the destination we can make that happen.
Good evening, coworkers.
She's
It's
new.
me, a fellow ossifer, on an adventure with.
She's in my trainee program. Don't worry about her.
I'm learning.
And you're doing great. All right. Well, we heard that there was a bit of a racket, a little tussle in the back cars, so we're just kind of keeping an eye for those 3 escapees. the satyr, the witch and the cat.
Oh, a satyr?
Yeah,
Man, fucking satyrs, am I right?
Yeah, satyrs and every other race, they're all brutal in the eyes of the evil space government.
I'm so glad I was born a human.
I hear that there's no such thing as wizards after all.
Give me a charm and lying.
Both of
Just
us?
no, just Penny.
Oh, okay.
For that last line.
It's a jack and a 9.
They kind of look at you and they're like, I've never seen a pocket wizard in real life, so maybe you're onto something there. We'll bring that to the Chancellor.
Imagination.
Now, if you don't mind,
Did you sing that in
we're
game?
trying to guard this hallway.
So we just keep moving
Yeah,
along,
just keep moving right
Just-
along and sneak right through.
Just scoot right past them.
All right. So you go through the door into the next train car, and this one again another bit of a narrow passageway, but there's 4 lockers, 2 on either side. There's like a washroom that's kind of like in a doorway, so it's not like just a shitter in the open. There's a little kitchenette, hammock bunks. This is clearly the crew living quarters. On the far wall next to the door to the next car, there's a little placard that says the password is Rosebud.
Rosebud, huh?
Mm.
So, hey, little guy, what do we do with this passcode?
I don't fucking know. Trying to get through the door. Use it to get through the door.
I was just testing you again.
You passed, Rugburn.
You're passing every test we got here.
You're one of us now.
Just really want to be a part of this little guy good space government.
The magical
LGGSG.
The LGGSG.
I just want to be a part of it.
So, Beep just goes up and yells Rosebud as his passcode.
Okay.
Rosebud! Rosebud!
Rosebud.
So as you get a little bit closer to the door, a voice pops in from the speakers above and says, "Hello and welcome to the crew quarters. I am the ship's AI, Gwendolyn, as this is a Gwendolyn class space prison shuttle. How can I help you?"
We're trying to find transportation off this ship.
That would likely be best done at the bridge where the pilots are driving the train.
And how do we get to the bridge?
You would have to pass through this door.
And how do we get through the door?
You would have to say the password.
Rosebud!
I'm sorry. This does not compute. Sorry, I misspoke. The AI says, I would have to say the password.
AI, please say Rosebud?
No.
What the fuck?
I am programmed to not simply say the password.
Gwendolyn. Gwen. Can I call you Gwen?
No, you may not.
All right, Gwen. Listen. What's your favorite flower?
What is a flower?
God damn it. Gwen. I thought that was for sure gonna do it.
I am a spaceship.
Gwen, you're kind of being a little bitch right now, yeah? Kind of a jerk about this.
My basic setting is bitch. I am a prison ship.
Beep puts his arm on Penny and takes her aside for a second, and he gets really quiet and he says, Penny, I just wanted to say something real quick while we're stuck here for a second.
Yeah?
Earlier you were talking about Space Kobe when you were messing with a grenade, and I just wanted you to know that I beat him in a game of Space Horse like 3 times in a row. Before he died.
That's what after.
How do you know? How do you know all these celebrities, Beep?
Oh, Comic-Con. I go to Comic-Con every year.
Every year.
Oh, yeah.
In
Comic-Con.
Space LA.
Space LA.
Yeah.
New Space LA. You know,
Beep, what?
Penny, I don't know if you know this from your
Yeah.
pocket dimension, but the Earth was destroyed a long time ago. So, I mean, if you want to go see it, I'd be happy to take you. I know the ins and outs of all of the ruins. I was actually just there not too long ago, checking out a Bed Bath & Beyond. Just, you know, checking the rubble, see if there's any lotions left over.
Did you
Just to lotion my legs a little.
just your legs, yeah?
Oh, yeah. They get dry.
Did you go to the Beyond part of the Bed Bath & Beyond?
I couldn't find it. It's not easy. It's kind of like this maze of a ship. There must have been an AI at Bed Bath & Beyond.
The ship is literally a straight line.
I feel like I've seen Snowpiercer enough that I should have known. That I feel like this ship is just so much more confusing than that, right? Like
I refuse to watch that movie. Didn't they eat bugs or something?
Yeah.
I would never eat a bug.
God,
Not even a
you just
cricket.
always have to do this, eh? You just can't fucking help yourself. Well,
I just wanted you to know about Space Kobe. It sounds like you're a fan. So
Yeah.
I wanted you to.
I really am. Yeah. I'm very, very tragic, really.
So we need to come up with a riddle for the AI, right? Is that what I'm putting together?
Yeah, we need to get my pal Gwen over there to say the word Rosebud.
All right.
It's Gwendolyn, please.
Shit, she can hear us?
I
You're
am the
listening?
ship. I
Are
hear
you
it
like-
all.
We get really quiet. Can she hear us now? What if I call her a space douchebag? You think she heard that?
Just a heavy spaceship sigh.
All right. Well, it sounds like we're not going to be able to come up with a plan without the ship hearing us.
Yep. So, okay. Now I'm like actually thinking. just this. I just can't get over Beep being like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've totally met Madonna. I Vogue like every day at Space Comic-Con.
Classic Beep. That's
Classic.
Beep behavior.
Classic Beep. Every time. Okay. So Gwen, my pal.
Please, it's Gwendolyn.
Gwen, how do we... So you have to say the password.
Yes,
Why won't you say the password?
because I'm programmed to not say the password on a simple request.
Beep, are you a hacker?
Oh yeah. Let me hack this mainframe. Is there a panel nearby?
There is a panel nearby.
So Beep goes over to the panel and starts messing around.
All right, give me a intelligence and, or I guess let's say wit and engineering,
Oh, so not intelligence?
not intelligence. Intelligence is more for like magics and stuff.
So
Like
we
me.
got-
Mhm.
Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, a queen.
Okay, so you have a success.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gwendolyn, there's like a quick little buzz of static, and Gwendolyn says, demeanor seems to have changed entirely. Oh, hello. Welcome to the spaceship. My name's Gwendolyn. How can I help you?
Beep cracks his
Gwendolyn.
knuckles. Benny, this is how we do it. Back on Planet Corp.
Well done, Beep. I really didn't believe in you. And I should have. Gwendolyn, can I call you Gwen?
Yeah, absolutely.
Gwen, we would love to get up to the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Bridge?
I've always wanted to meet a pilot, a
Oh.
space pilot in the flesh. Can you help us, Gwen? My best friend? Is it too soon? I don't know. I feel like we're there.
Went from 0 to 10 really fast, but I'm always happy to make new friends. And to be honest, I think you'll really, really like Zrud. He's a really good pilot.
Say I'm your best friend too.
I think you'll really like Zrud. He's a great pilot.
Gwen, do you have an Instagram? Spinstagram, I mean?
I do not. I am a prison carrier.
Oh, we'll fix that. We'll make you a Spinstagram. Beep pulls out his phone. Wait, do we have our phones?
No, you're in prison.
He like looks for his phone. Fuck, where's my phone? I'll get to it later, Gwen. Don't worry about it.
Gwen, can you say Rosebud?
I'm afraid that I can't. I've been
God
programmed
damn
not
it,
to.
Gwen! What is your problem?
I can't go against my programming.
Just this one time for us, for old time's sake.
I'm afraid not.
Okay, you're the worst. First of all, I take it back. I don't want to be best friends anymore. You can be a minor acquaintance from now on, Gwendolyn. You're no longer Gwen to me. Actually, you're dead to me forever. But like that's fine. Like I'm sure I'll get over it eventually. So if we wanted to meet Zrud, what would you suggest? Just some advice for a minor acquaintance.
I would probably find some way to make me say the password so you can go through the door.
Gwen,
Jesus Christ, Gwen.
Gwen, I have a serious question. I've been trying all day to figure out this puzzle.
Mhm.
It's for the newspaper this morning.
Oh, the
And,
New York Times.
Oh, yeah.
Crossword puzzle.
I've been working on the puzzle all morning.
The
It's racking my
crossword puzzle.
brain. You know, Beep's had a long day. I'm tired. Usually I can knock these out lickety split. But Gwen, I heard you're a great AI. So it's like I think they call them anagrams. It's Dubesor, Dubesr. What would that be? Dubesor. What could that could that be a word? What is that?
Can you think of anything?
Like what if you spelled it backwards or something?
Dubs.
Boodrud.
No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Close, but
Sorebud.
Close. You're getting closer.
I just can't think of anything.
Beep looks at Penny and is just like, I don't know what to fucking do anymore.
I hate her.
I'm at the end of my rope, Penny.
I hate her so much. Can we? She's the worst. Sore bud. Can I? I don't know. I'm genuinely trying to think of a solution here to outsmart this AI. So we found the panel. We made her nicer.
Yes.
But she still is programmed to not say the word.
She is still falling back on her core programming, yes.
Okay. So, okay. And Rugburn's just doing his thing.
Yeah, Rugburn's he's licking his butt or something.
Okay, stop licking his butt.
Yeah.
Okay. So Gwen.
Yes.
Say someone wanted to make some alterations to your core programming.
Yes.
How would we propose those changes and bring those changes into action?
You would probably have to receive the password for the computer mainframe that was used by Beep moments ago from the lead officer of the prison ship who is in the bridge.
Great. It's very good. Yeah, okay. So should we
I really want to be more helpful. The commanding officer, his name is Jim. He's from Double Tokyo. He has his birthday was January 27th, 2037. He is a cat. He is like a not like a Catonian, but like a cat, like a pet cat. The cat's name is Waffles. I'm sorry.
Can you get Jim? We got a cat to show Jim. I'm sure it'll remind him of Waffles. Can you get Jim out here, maybe?
Would love to meet Waffles.
Anything for Waffles.
I understand that Waffles died some years ago.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, Gwen.
Jim asked to not be interrupted as he's preparing to meet some prisoners who have escaped from their cells some time ago. But I don't necessarily think you might want to speak with Jim. I don't know.
Yo, did we kill that guy, B?
I looked all over that guy's corpse. I didn't see Jim.
Didn't see Jim. So we've got a dead cat named Waffles. Okay, Gwen. So, funny story, Gwen. We are actually 3 parts of a barbershop quartet that have been hired to sing to Jim to help him through his grief over the loss of dear sweet Waffles. So can you just let us up to the bridge, please?
I can't let you through for the password, but I will ping Jim and let him know that the quartet is here to sing for him about waffles.
Me.
Just a moment. Yes, Jim? The quartet is here. The quartet sing about waffles. They would really like to see you. They've been kind of rude. Okay.
Gwen!
Okay. Okay, I'll tell them. He's in a very fragile state emotionally and doesn't think he can handle hearing about his dear pet waffles.
Penny, I think we gotta outsmart this machine.
Can we do it, Beep? Can we outsmart this machine? Where I'm a lifer at a call center. That cat, who fucking knows? And you're a compulsive liar, Beep.
Whoa! Where's this coming from? I don't understand.
Casey Andrew Garfield signed your hat.
Hey, I'm not the reason you guys broke up.
You hung out
Don't
with
put
Space
your,
Kobe.
Don't put your
Okay.
burdens on me. I'm
Yeah.
your friend, Penny. I'm your friend.
We're friends.
Beep puts his arm or his hand on her shoulder. Best friends.
You said I'm your best friend.
Space BFFs. SPBFF.
SPBFF.
I know we started off rocky. I know that you're titillated by my nipples being exposed.
Titillated.
You're titillated by the titties.
Mhm.
And I will take you bowling when we get the fuck out of here.
I
But
can't wait
first-
to go bowling.
We gotta get out of here.
Can we do 5-pin though? The big balls are hard for me to lift.
I'm not gonna tell you that you're not gonna see big balls that night. There might be big balls. But drink
We
some.
gotta get out of here.
So as
I
you're
want to see some big balls.
having this conversation, you can see that Rugburn is starting to wander around the room and like trying to pry open lockers and like checking under pillows and like he's looking in the shitter. He's just trying to figure out how the hell to get out of here.
Are you drinking out of the toilet again?
No. You tell it was just a little bit gargly, like you just swallowed some water.
Oh my god.
you go in and sure enough, his whole like mouth and face is just like wet. Caught dead in the act. Poor Rugburn.
All right. I have an idea. All right. Stand back. Gwen, do you like music?
I do like music.
Sing the rest of this song for me. Baby, kiss from a...
Rose.
And then the dog that plays basketball, his name's Air.
Bud.
Rosebud. Let's skedaddle, gang. You just gotta use your smarts, Penny.
Have a pleasant day.
Thanks, Gwen.
Thanks, Gwen.
You're welcome.
And off we go to the bridge. Come on, Rugburn. Let's go. He Beep did it.
That's the beep beep way.
That's the beep way.
Oh, you got me so good. I'm like trying to find any way out of that I could possibly think of, and I was like, "Fuck, he's got me, bud." Know when you got. There's nothing I can do. All right, so you enter the next room, and you are now in the bridge of the space prison train. You can see there's a pile of computer screens and lots of blinking and bleeping and blooping, and there's you can see there's with their backs turned, is sitting in a chair is a slug person who's at the command of the ship. The slug person is wearing a smart, high collared, kind of black suit with a little evil space government logo patch on the back shoulder, so you can see it. And then also kind of facing the screens is like this big hulked out dude bro. You turn around and he's wearing pit vipers, and he's just the biggest dude bro you've ever seen. And he turns around and sees you, and he's like,
"Wait a second, it's you three who escaped the prison in the back."
Oh no, that's a common misconception. We're actually transferring this prisoner, and I'm a pilot. How many space horsepower this baby got?
Sports power.
Horsepower.
The slug person pilot, it turns around.
This baby's got 17 million horsepower, baby.
17 million. I would love to take her for a spin. You know, back home, back on Planet Corp, you know, they gave these out for our training courses. We do obstacle courses, you know, had to do some barrel spins. We had to go through tight corners. We actually had to take them out to blow up some rebellions. Those are classified information, though. But
I also did some training on Planet Corp with the trains. What class? What year were you in?
oh, 2077.
That was a good year for video games.
Give me a charm and lying.
So I only have one card left. Do I just
Shuffle
my-
your deck? Yeah.
All right.
2077.
Oh,
What a year.
Great year.
No one else has ever used that year. What's going on?
I like that I prefaced this whole thing with this happened 2 weeks ago. We're throwing out these random ass dates, and I'm like, whatever, it's canon.
That's how it works in Space Kings.
Space Kings.
So charm and lying.
Charm and lying, yep.
Okay. There's one.
Okay.
Ooh, that's
Queen
good.
of Hearts. The Queen of
Hey,
Hearts.
baby.
Wow.
2.
Uh-huh.
Joker.
Oh no!
Crit Joker again.
Double Joker!
All right, that's 1 success, 2 jokers, and a crit.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot believe the double Joker.
Yeah, it kind of seems like having a lot of skills is not great. Because you draw more cards. That's more chances for a joker.
So sorry, how many successes?
2? 3?
It was my crit,
Yep.
Jack.
Crit's 4, right? For you?
My crit is 4. Wait, no, it's 5 because it's a +1, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so my crit's 5.
Crit's 5, so that's 5.
And then a success on top of that with the Jack.
Alright.
And 2 jokers.
So you have 6 successes and 2 jokers.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, if you got through with that flying colors, you should have no problem getting out of this.
And he takes the controls, just gives it a chuck. The whole space train goes, and he goes into like this nosedive. And you can see the pilot's like,
Let's see how good your skills are now, big guy.
Give me the wheel. And then
well, it's out of control, so you got to get there.
So I have to get to the controls?
Yeah, he basically just like, he gave the wheel a spin and then fucked off.
So I hurriedly grab it.
Uh-huh.
No problem.
All right, give me a let's go with wit piloting.
All right. So that's 3 wit and 4 piloting.
Ooh.
Wow. Holy shit.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Okay, okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no big deal.
Yep.
That's 1, 2.
2.
2 successes.
Okay. So you hustle up to the wheel and you grab a hold of it and you manage to just stabilize it and just you're not really sure necessarily the direction that you were going is the same, but the ship is under control now.
What I tell you. Class of 2077, baby.
You're pretty good.
Here.
Beep flexes.
Give me
That's like every pose. Every flex pose.
give me a brawn and perform.
All right, that's 2. 7. Oh, that's 1 success.
Jeez, these successes. Okay. You see, kind of the pilot, kind of like with his eye stalks, so kind of looks you up and down.
You can follow me on Spinstagram
What's your handle?
at beep beep motherfucker with it's like MUTHAFUCKA.
Maybe I'll slide in those DMs, big boy.
I'll see you there. He just keeps flexing.
You see Jim's just off to the side and he's like,
This is all well and good, but we didn't really settle anything. Like, well done and all, but like, you're still the prisoners. So,
Jim.
what are we doing here?
Penny, what are we doing here?
Well, Beep, I think I got a little lost in the sauce here along the way. So
Here's
we're
what I
trying to-
suggest. I suggest that you guys turn around, go back through the doors you came from, go quietly back into your cells, and then we can have a little chat about this when we get to the detention center.
Jim,
What?
Jim,
Yes?
what did we do to deserve this, Jim? It was just we just wanted a sick sail, We weren't hurting anybody. I have a family, a mom that loves me, and a sweet little kitty cat at home that's just missing his mommy. Do you want to see?
you can see him
I
soften.
don't have my phone. Do you want to know?
You can see him
about my
soften up
cat?
a little bit.
Jim, have you ever
give me,
loved an animal?
Give me a charm. Give me a charm and persuasion.
All right. Where's my persuasion? Okay. Oh no. There's a Joker?
Oh, the Joker's so cute though.
It's really cute.
Uh-huh.
A king
Okay.
and a 5. So
Okay.
one success.
One success and
one
a joker. So you see Jim's tough exterior just kind of crack, and he kind of slumps forward. He's like, I do know what it's like to leave a cat behind. It's really terrible. I don't recommend it to anybody. He just starts going like just full supernova crying, just like he's just a puddle on the ground. He's all huddled up, just crying. I miss waffles. Little waffles. What do you do? What do you do about that?
Jim, I want you to take a second and think about my sweet little baby cat named Pancakes at home, all by himself, without anyone there to care for him. And now, think about waffles. Think about waffles. All alone, without you there to take care of him. Think about how much worse his life would have been without you there for him. Jim, don't do the same thing to Pancakes. Let us go home.
Right, I can't handle the thought of it. He can't just be alone. Where's he gotta go find my picture of waffles? Can you excuse me, please? And he gets up and like puts his hands over his head and so you can't see him, and he's just like, stop looking at me. And he just kind of he runs away into the crew cabin. You can hear the door goes and you're just got like little muffled crying in the back. You really scarred him. You did a really good job of scarring him emotionally.
Great job, Penny. That's
One down.
I would say that's at least 2 men that you've scarred emotionally.
Just doing my job. Beep. All right, little slug dude.
Rugbird's just sitting there being like, he's just sitting in the corner. Actually, no, he's like curled up taking a nap. just doing old cat things.
Fucking Rugbird.
Yeah.
He doesn't get paid enough for this.
No, he doesn't.
So, sorry, what's your name? He's talking to the slug.
My name's Rude, and I'm the pilot of this ship.
Rude.
Zrude. Zrude with a Z.
Sorry, I
Zrude.
don't, what, Zed? Is that Slugonian? What
Z? Z? Zrude with a Z?
Set coordinates to...
My mother's from Space Canada.
Set coordinates to Space Canada.
Space Canada is an awful long way. It'll probably take us the
Hyperspeed.
better. We don't have hyperspeed on this ship, sir.
The hell? I thought you had 17 spores power on this bad boy.
17 million horsepower, but not enough to go the speed of light. Well, I mean, the 2 closest systems are there's a planet, a sector called Pupulon. I don't know if you've heard about Pupulon. It's a beautiful planet where the trees are orange and the grass is pink, and the planet is just filled with Pupilonians who are colorblind and can't see any of that. A beautiful place. Unfortunately, the all-consuming unethical space corporation is currently strip mining it for turbo asbestos.
Okay, so not Pupilon. What's our other option? Zarude.
Double Tokyo. That's Jim's home. That's it's 2 asteroids that have been tethered together using a high technology.
Mhm.
The catch with that one is there have been reports of a huge, mysterious, iridescent, pearlescent adolescent blob that appears above the city at night, wearing a leather jacket with spikes on it, and it just abducts people kind of randomly.
Sounds
Penny.
kind of hot, though.
Penny,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
as
tell you
much as a
something.
blob can be.
Penny, there's some beep lore I gotta tell you.
Okay, I'm ready for the beep floor.
I'm allergic to leather.
Beep, you're allergic to leather?
I don't think I can go.
So what do you want to
We
do?
gotta
Pupil?
go to Pup. I will start sneezing all over that leather. There's no way I'll be able to survive.
It's just... okay, listen. But I've heard that...
I was born this way, baby.
But you can just take a pill for that every day, you know?
Oh, I don't believe in pills.
Babe, don't you want to go to Space Tokyo Disneyland?
No one's ever seen a pill in real life. You kidding me? How do you put medicine in a little thing like that?
Babe, but like I kind of want to see the blob though.
All right. When I start sneezing all over you, don't come crying to me or Rugburn.
Okay, let's wait. Okay, babe, let's wait some
You can
pros
see
and
he puts his ears up and he's like, I don't really want to go to a planet full of dogs.
cons. All right, let's weigh some pros and cons here. Pupilon. Puppies.
I love puppies.
Evil government will certainly capture us again, and we will
I've got
be...
friends.
It's the all-consuming space corporation, not to be confused with the evil space government.
Okay,
Although
not
they
one
do
and the
share
same.
they share a lot of similarities, and one maybe gets funding from the other. It's really complicated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Pupilon's not so bad then. And then Double Tokyo, there's a pup.
Speaking of
We
Pupilon,
have the blob that wears a leather jacket that Beep is allergic to. Space Tokyo Disneyland, though, could be pretty.
Well, you
pretty
should have
cool.
started with Space Tokyo Disneyland.
We could get mouse ears or
Just
rat
keep-
ears.
the mouse
Keep
ears.
that leather jacket away from me.
Yeah, like Beep, you can just like stay in at night, and then you won't get
Stay
abducted.
in
Oh.
with a body like this and an ass like this. I'm not staying in.
You are right. It doesn't quit.
Give me a charm and perform, or a brawn and perform for that flex I know you just did with those cheeks. Give it to me. Give me a brawn and a perform.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's not much ass there. Not much cake. Not much cake.
One day, buddy.
I haven't been able to do my squats. We're on this prison ship.
So why don't we take a vote? Okay, we'll take a vote. Slug dude, like if Zarude, my apologies, if like you want to come with us, like that's cool too. Like you probably don't want to do this.
I mean,
for
this
your
job
whole
is
life.
pretty boring. If you don't mind me tagging along, that'd be really good.
Yeah, man. The more the merrier, no problem. So okay, so four votes then. Let's see. So raise your hand if you want to start a new life on Puppelon.
Zrud raises his hand. His gloopy hand.
Okay.
Just one vote.
Just one vote for Puppelon. Now raise your hand if you want to go to Double Tokyo.
You see Rugburn puts a paw up.
Beeper, you're not gonna vote in the democracy?
I don't vote.
Oh.
I abstain.
Okay, so we're going to Double Tokyo. Zrud, take us to Double Tokyo.
Do we have like do we have like a catchphrase or something we could do to like a make it so, or like a all engine, all power to the thrusters, or do we have something like that? Can we make it cool?
Well, we normally say beep beep in my my hometown.
Okay, yeah.
Give me your most. First of all, you as a person, give me your most charismatic beep beep, but also give me a charm perform. Or a presence perform. Sorry, a presence perform.
Oh, presence. Oh no.
You have no points to perform?
Beep beep.
So we're just kind of like looks up at you, Penny, and then looks at Rugburn and like has an eye stalk roll, like not an eye roll, but like his eye stalks do a roll, so everybody sees it. Okay.
Beep, beep, beep.
I guess off we go then. Everybody, hang on. Off we go to Double Tokyo. Strap in your seatbelts or whatever.
Beep doesn't wear a seatbelt. You kidding me?
Beep, I swear to God.
All right, and the ship, the space prison just flies off into.
And Beep goes flying back into the wall.
Yes, Beep goes flying into the back wall, and the camera. There's a little like a Lucasfilm wipe, and you're on the outside of the ship, and you see it kind of going into the distance, and just goes into the distance. And I guess we'll find out more about that story next time on Space Kings. That's it. We did it under 2.5 hours.
We did it. Yeah, we really
did pretty well. We did
Once
you
we
guys
got out
did
of
pretty
the
well.
cell.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was incredible.
Oh, my
thank you so much, both of you, for this whole thing. That was so strange and fantastic.
Yeah, thanks for having us. That was a lot of fun.
Absolute pleasure. I'm
gonna miss Beep.
Was awesome.
I miss him already.
Beep's pretty sick. It wouldn't take a whole lot for me to do another one of these somewhere down the road. We can reintroduce our characters after a little time jump, maybe a few years to like next month.
Yeah,
when it's 21 whatever.
I do like the card system.
It's fun,
like,
eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. easier than rolling dice.
It's I wasn't sure. I'm one of those like, oh, I like clickety clackety math rocks. Like I'm a big fan. But yeah, I like the cards. Turns out the cards is pretty good.
Yeah.
Cards are really easy to pick up, and I didn't have to do any math, which I do appreciate.
Yeah, there's
personally.
definitely some appreciation to that. Any moments you want to look back on before we sign off? I know that I think I think chat everybody will agree that that full 2-minute rant by Jess about about Spinstagram and oh my god, that was incredible. I was just barely holding it together. So good.
I'm really surprised I didn't break during that.
That was
I felt like
so
I held that
good.
for a while.
Yeah, you were in character.
I'm gonna quickly say, like, no disrespect to Kobe Bryant, was genuinely.
Oh yes, no, of course.
Oh yeah,
and a real tragedy.
Yes,
Very sad.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
That
Yes.
was,
this was Space Kobe.
Yeah,
that was a-
different
that was a
different person
character.
entirely. Yeah. Yeah.
But your eulogy for the 2 dead guys.
Oh
too,
yeah. Yeah, that was very moving.
I put you on the spot,
Thank
and you
you.
just took it and ran with it.
I did. I lost it a little bit. I started with Dearly Beloved.
I
know,
dearly
but
beloved,
really
we're gathered here today.
That's something Penny would do, though.
That's true. No, it's true. That was in character. That was unintentionally in character. Just
I like
fantastic.
it. I'd love to do another one of these. And because this was nice to like get a feel for it too. And I'd love to do one of these with like a character that's like more off the rails. So my other ideas for characters, I
Yeah,
had
hit me
a
with it.
few. I did think of doing like a stereotypical Canadian from Space Canada.
Yep.
And just like leaning into that. I was also looking at the Buganoids a bit and
Yeah.
thought about doing like a skater that's just always tripping on hallucinogenics.
Oh my god, that would have been
I might try that if
Oh,
we do
that's
something
fantastic.
like this again. And then I like the slug people as well, and was thinking like an alcoholic, washed up radio host who's like past his prime and tanked his career.
You know, it's funny. This is in the booklet, but the show, what is it? Barbara Booch and the Chooch. That's that what the the slug people's like AM TV program. I think that would be great, just to do like a newsroom style drama between 2 slug people where they're just out to get each other. That's fantastic.
I do think the best moment was Rosebud, though.
I was so confused that whole time.
I'm like, okay, you can't make it. Like, I can't make it so that it's so difficult to pass to the point where they sit here and struggle for half an hour. But like, I want to make it so that it's also not super simple, where they can just like give me literally, so they can just give me the name backwards and ask me to read it backwards.
You caught me.
If you would have said I was doing the New York Times Spatterday crossword puzzle, and I had a thing that it was 7 down, and it was Citizen Kane's sled. Like she would have gone back in her databases and like, oh, that's Rosebud, and then. But your way was way better. I liked yours a lot more.
Yeah, I thought the Citizen Kane thing was like too easy. I didn't want to go with it.
It was pretty. Well, I mean, I respect
I understood the reference, but it was.
Well, I picked it because I knew both of you would easily understand the reference.
I was just making it hard mode for us.
Yeah.
This wasn't sharp enough. I feel like there was like, I feel like my brain hit a wall at that point where I was like, I hate this fucking robot so much.
I did enjoy the Gwendolyn class prison carrier being its own little character in the game.
Yeah.
That was fun. The podcast that they play Space Kings on is called Pretend Friends, and they have a hacker / pilot on their squad, and when he screws up the hacking, the ships believe that they're his children. Like they just like he has an MO where if he does like he successfully hacks them and has a Joker, like the ships are like, "You're my father now."
I love that. That's
and
so
so
funny.
he's got like 7 ships that are his offspring that roam the galaxy looking for him at all times. It's just very weird.
How do you
So
play as a
good.
planet in this game? I was like very tempted to play
That
as a
was
planet.
that would have really thrown a wrench in things. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, so the way they describe it is that the planet is only the size as a buff human.
Yes.
So like you're a planet, but you're like a small ass planet.
Yeah. Yeah,
How does
you know
it
what?
work?
I don't know how that would work. I'm sure we would have homebrewed something. But I mean, my original thought for this was that you'd be going to the planet eating planet just to be straight up annihilated rather than going to like a detention center.
Oh no.
But like the planet eating planet it's a monstrosity. Like even Space God doesn't think that place should exist.
Space God.
I like that we avoided combat as well. I don't think we would have done well in
Well,
combat.
and that's the fun thing about this game too. Like you don't, and I'm not saying you have to do combat in Dungeons and Dragons or something, but like it's often really hard to avoid it. And in Space Kings, like you totally don't have to. Like I mean, you did mental combat on poor Jim. He was toast.
Poor Jim.
Oh man, poor Jim.
Oh.
Got him. You got him with the waffles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waffles the cat. R.I.P.
Poor waffles.
So can you homebrew basically like anything into this?
Oh, hell yeah.
It's just like whatever you want.
Yep. I had
Okay.
a pile of homebrewed items that you could have found going through lockers, like bow
Oh,
ties
yeah.
that give like +1 to
Oh
presents.
yeah, we didn't use
And
items
like,
at
yeah,
all.
no, you had your pistols. I'm like, nope.
We didn't even use
You use them as a
I mean,
prop
yeah.
to help your case in one of them, which was fine. Yeah. Poor Jim. I feel for Jim.
I'm just looking in the Discord call and I just keep seeing
Yeah, I keep seeing
your
Beep.
art.
Yeah.
Jesse, I feel like you need to retroactively draw Penny.
I can,
And
yeah.
Shane has to draw Rugburn. I need to
You're
finish
right,
my
I should draw Rugburn.
put him in the Discord. I think we deserve it.
Okay.
I just want to see him. I want to see them all three together,
I'll do my
like
best.
the reunion.
The reunion. Well, maybe we'll do a reunion sometime down the road. Like I said, I'm always happy. I mean, this went way better than I expected, so we
this
should
is a
definitely
lot
do
of
this again
fun.
sometime. That was a good time.
I was a little nervous because I haven't done anything like
Yeah.
this for a while, and I've
Mhm.
had like D&D runs that haven't like gone super well either. Where you're just kind of like, this isn't very fun, if you know what I mean. So this is really, really great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
really
like
cool
that
to
it's
just
Like once
pick up
we
and play.
shook the rust off,
Mhm.
It took a second.
Yeah. That's I did. This is going back a few years now, but I did like a Sunday campaign on this channel for like a year and a half, which was fun and fine, but it very quickly. I shouldn't say very quickly. Like at the 1 year mark, you could tell that like it was just losing interest in it. The story like wasn't really progressing, and then but like a little one shot set in space with a wizard, a satyr, and a explosive cat. Like it just seems to be the way to go. That's the formula.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
One shots are always great because it's like
One-shots are great.
you just do whatever the fuck you want and you don't have to like worry about anything.
Yeah, absolutely no pressure to
Yeah.
worry about your character or what they do in the future.
Yeah.
Unless you do another one down the road, like I said. But you guys could just go sort of fly right into the sun in the next second. If
I mean, it could have been very easy to just blow us up with that grenade. We could have died immediately.
man, if you would have got 0 fails, I would have had you roll it into the laser and it just explode and like, okay, it would have maybe shut the thing off. You guys would have taken like 3 damage apiece. But
That's
I knew we
half-
were in trouble when you were like, how much health do you guys have? And
I
we were like,
love throwing that in there. I love throwing that in. But yeah, that Joker really saved you. Really saved you.
That's surprising because isn't Joker supposed to make things worse?
No,
But
it
it's like-
adds flavor.
wild
It adds flavor to what happens with the
Okay.
other picks. So because there was a success, you do successfully roll it, but because there was a Joker, you rolled it into the thing and it didn't blow up. It just split it in half.
Okay.
I'm
So-
also like, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it like kind of flips whatever's about to happen, it flips it upside down, kind of.
Yeah, it
Is
doesn't like do the opposite. Like if you get success, it still succeeds. It just does it in a way that you weren't expecting.
Gotcha.
I'm also confident that my cards are shuffled now.
Well, that's really
That's-
nice.
That first
over.
little bit.
That's
I'm
really
just
let's
like,
go from the
roll-
top, baby.
Whoops, my
Hey.
bad.
Black obelisk flies through the sky like a single squidding spaghetto.